If you're leading marketing or business development at a UK law firm, you've probably heard this 100 times. We just need to write more content, so you get a growing insights or knowledge section. Traffic might creep up, but inquiries don't. In this video, I'm going to show you a different approach, a content strategy built to get instructions, not just page views, using 3 simple buckets of content that your partners can actually understand and support. Let's quickly show you why write more blogs on its own doesn't move the needle. We've got a funnel here which represents the 3 layers of this. On the most law firm websites that we see, we get a ton of generic updates and commentary at the top, which represents 100% of the traffic. Very few pieces that speak to specific problems in the middle of the funnel here, and almost nothing built to push people to inquire at the bottom of the funnel here. So content grows, but the bottom of the funnel hardly changes at all. You don't need more content, you just need different content. Here's the simple content model that we're going to build around. It consists of 3 buckets, which we'll put each piece of content into. So every piece of content you have should fit into one of these. Capture, where this is content designed to capture search demand. What is, how to, time limits, and it brings the right people into your site. Convert. This is content that moves readers from research to ready to instruct, like guides, checklists, quizzes, and case explainers on key pages. And the third one is compound. This is authority stories that build brand and can be reused in your remarketing, email, and business development without being vanity pieces. If a draft doesn't clearly sit in one of these 3 buckets, it probably shouldn't be written in the first place. Let's start with capture content. The pieces that actually bring you qualified searches. Here's an example of this. High intent FAQs such as, do you pay stamp duty on commercial property? What is the time limit on medical negligence claims? And what happens if my employer makes me redundant without consultation? For each of these practice areas that you care about, you should list the questions out in real time. The clients that actually ask these questions, what are they? So they become your capture topics. Each capture article should then ask one specific question clearly, mention the relevant location if it matters, link to the relevant practice area page, and include a soft next step at the end. For example, if you're facing this issue in this city, speak to our this team. This is where your SEO content should start, not with news pieces that partners want to write for themselves. If you want to get out of the more traffic trap and reframe your strategy around searches becoming signed retainers, we've packaged the exact frameworks that we use with UK law firms into the case system. It's a step-by-step system for turning searches into signed retainers without wasting your marketing budget on the wrong traffic. So if you want that, hit the link below, download the case system, and on the next page you'll see an option to book a client acquisition roadmap call where we'll apply it directly to your law firm. Stop celebrating traffic charts and start celebrating instructions. Next is convert content. What actually nudges people to contact you? Here we have a typical practice area page diagram. So we have the core article or piece of content. We have 2 call to actions, a client story, and then FAQs at the end. On every one of your key pages, whether it be negligence, commercial disputes, employment, family, you want content that answers, what do I do next? And what will happen if I contact you? Examples of convert content would be guides or checklists. You might have something like 5 things to check before signing a lease in this place. You might have short assessments or quizzes. An example of this would be a 2-minute unfair dismissal check. Then you might have client stories, anonymized write-ups of typical matters and outcomes. Then you'll have expanded FAQs tailored specifically to that page. All of this should sit on or just off the practice area pages, not buried in an insights graveyard. Finally, let's look at compound content, authority pieces that actually earn their keep on your website. Compound assets can be a variety of different things. Examples of these compound assets could be in-depth case studies within bar rules, could be explainers of how your process works for a particular client type, or it could be narrow thought leadership in niches that you truly specialize in. These pieces live on your site, get repurposed into LinkedIn posts, short videos, and provide proof snippets for ads, landing pages, and business development meetings. Unlike random news pieces, these keep working for you for months or even years. Right now, where do your best content ideas actually come from? The best place is your own files. Here is a simple table of what that looks like. You have matter type, key issue or question, what almost went wrong, and then the outcome. Take your last 10, even 20 great matters in a target practice area and ask, what was the triggering problem? What key questions did they ask before instructing you? What nearly caused delay or extra cost? What did they actually value about working with you? Each of these rows can become a capture FAQ, can my employer do X, a convert guide or checklist, 5 mistakes to avoid when, or a compound case story. You don't need to invent topics. You need to mine your own historical data. Let's turn this into a monthly calendar that doesn't overwhelm you or your fee earners. For each month, what we're aiming for is one capture piece that targets a high intent search question, one convert upgrade to a key practice area page, one compound case story or process explainer, and then one video that you can slice into shorts for your LinkedIn or YouTube. That's 4 meaningful pieces of content every single month, each tied to a stage in your law firm intake machine, instead of 12 random blogs that nobody remembers. To make a great law firm strategy stick, you need a simple rule for saying no to bad content ideas. Before you approve any article or video, does this content directly help us capture, convert, or compound for a target practice area? And if it's yes, proceed, but if it's no, simply don't write it. Before you approve any article or video, ask, which practice area is this for? Is it capture, convert, or compound content? What page or journey will this support? How will we measure success? Traffic, inquiries, or something else? If you can't answer any of those in 60 seconds, it's probably just a vanity piece. This is how you go from a noisy content operation to a lean one that actually produces instructions. Here's a 30-day plan to pivot your law firm content strategy without blowing everything up. Number 1, we want to choose 2 to 3 priority practice areas for your content. Number 2, we should list the top 10 FAQs and top 10 recent high-value matters in each. Number 3, we should map each of those ideas into capture, convert, or compound. Then we need to plan one for each type for the next month. 3 pieces per practice area is enough to get started. And then we need to tie every piece to a specific page or journey on your website. And a bonus one could be, make sure you review after 30 to 60 days, which capture pieces got search traffic, which convert pieces improved inquiries on key pages, and then which compound pieces are being reused in business development and in your ads. Once you've done that for a whole quarter, you're going to notice something. You're producing less content than ever before, but it's finally aligned with the commercial goals and the only metric that actually matters: good instructions in the right practice areas.